limit x tends to 2, x square minus 1 upon x plus 5. So simply put x equal to 2 here. Putting 2, 2 square, 4 minus 1, 3, 4 minus 1, 3, and 2 plus 5, that is 7. So 3 divided by 7, that is your answer. Over. Nothing we have to do. This is the answer, final answer. Let us take this question. Limit x tends to 1, x square minus 1 upon x minus 1. So put x equal to 1 here. Putting 1, 1 square, 1 minus 1, that is what 0. And 1 minus 1, that is what 0. And whenever we have a 0 by 0, we know that 0 by 0 is undefined term. Means there is no answer for 0 by 0. That means for this particular function f of 1 is not possible. For this function f of 1 is not possible, and here we have to use the concept of limit. So whenever we have a 0 by 0, we have to use the concept of limit. Otherwise we get answer straightforward. Without doing anything, we get the answer. If we have a 0 by 0, then we have to proceed. We have to do something. That means we have to use the concept of limit. But if without that number, if anything except this 0 by 0, then whatever we have, that is your answer. Okay. Now, once we have a 0 by 0, what to do? So simply you have to factorize this. So what is the factor of x square minus 1? We know that it is x minus 1, x plus 1, and keeping this x minus 1 as it is, and we know that now we are able to cancel this. Listen once again, be careful, be careful. We are not able to cancel this if x is 1. We are not able to cancel this if x is 1. The reason is if we put 1 here, 1 minus 1 we get 0, 1 plus 1 we get 2. So 0 into 2 upon 1 minus 1, 0. And if we cancel this and if we write answer 2, then it is totally wrong. This is not valid. That is why the concept of limit comes. What we have to do? If we know that here if we put x equal to 1, then we are not able to get the answer, because we have this type of situation. Actually, what is the answer of this type of question when we have this thing? So first of all, you have to calculate this 0 into 2, and 0 into 2 is what? 0 upon 0. Once again we have a same situation, 0 by 0, and that is why we have to use the concept of limit. Now what is limit? Listen, if we know that this is not possible to cancel if x is 1, and that is why here this meaning, what is the meaning of this? X tends to 1. What is the meaning of x tends to 1? Listen carefully. X tends to 1, x tends to 1. Meaning of that is value of x is very nearer to 1, but not 1. So that means what? X may be 1.0000000000001. That is also possible. Or you can say that 0.999999999. That is also valid. But x cannot be 1. It should be nearer to 1, very nearer to 1, very close to 1, very nearer to 1, but it should not be 1. And if it is not 1, then we are able to cancel this. Once we cancel this one is the left. Limit x tends to 1, x plus 1. This is the remaining part. Now here put x equal to, now we know that x cannot be 1. We know that x cannot be 1. So you can't put x equal to 1 here. You can put this value 1.00000 or 0.9999999. So let us put that value as a value of x. Which value? 0.9999999. So 0.9999999 plus 1, we get 1.99999, and 1.9999, you can say that it is very nearer to 2, because 1.99999 normally we can write this as a 2. And that is why after cancel, see, we are not able to cancel this if x is 1. That is why we introduce the concept of limit, that we have right here, x cannot be 1, and once we cancel that we get x plus 1, and then you have to put x is very nearer to 1. But normally if we put 1, even though it's okay, because it's very nearer to 1, that means 1 only. See, Once again, if it is 0, you cannot cancel. But if it is like this, see, normally 0.000000001, that normally we write as 0. Normally it is true, but actually it is not 0. Similarly, if it is 0 point like this into 2 divided by same number, you can cancel this. That is valid. That is perfectly valid. Even though this is what nearer to 0, means you can say that 0 only. But if it is exactly 0 and if you cancel this, then it is wrong. You cannot cancel. See, if it is like this, if it is possible to cancel like this, that means what? We can prove anything. Our mathematics becomes nothing. Why? Let us take example. If I want to prove 2 equal to 5. I want to prove 2 equal to 5. Let us prove 2 equal to 5. Now how can we prove this? Let us see. We want to prove our objective is 2 equal to 5. Our objective is to prove 2 equal to 5. Now listen. How can we prove this 2 equal to 5? See, we know that 0 equal to 0. Yes, 0 equal to 0. We know that. Okay. Now we also know that this 0 is, you can write 0 into 2, because 0 into anything is 0. So we can say that this is 0 into 2. Nothing wrong in it. So 0 into 2, that is 0. And for this 0, you can write 0 into 5. That is also perfect. Now see, 0 into 2 is 0. 0 into 5 is 0. That means these two are equal. That is also correct. Okay, so right now we have a situation like this. 0 into 2 equal to 0 into 5. That is 100% correct right now. And now, if we cancel this 0, then we get 2 equal to 5. And this is wrong. This is wrong. You cannot cancel this 0, 0. This is wrong. Up till now, here, up to this, yes, everything is perfect. Once, okay, listen, one more thing. 4 into x equal to 2 into y. If it is like this, then you can write this 4 equal to 2 into 2. And this is 2 into y. You can cancel this 2, no problem. So you will get 2x equal to y, or you can say that y equal to 2x. That is valid. You can cancel this number. You can cancel same number except this 0. 0 is same at both the side, but you cannot cancel 0. That is why the theory of, or you can say that concept of limit comes. So this is what we have discussed in our last lecture, few lectures. Now let us continue. Now once we have idea about limit, let us continue. Any of you have any problem, then just tell me. Any of you have any problem up to this, you can ask your doubt. If you have any problem, you can ask your doubt. Any of you, any problem? Any of you? I will give you 1 minute time. If you have any doubt, tell me. Up to this, if you have any problem, you can ask your doubt. Any of you? Okay. So now let us continue. Let us continue. Now, see, in this chapter, there are a lot of different type of questions. Let us discuss one by one, and how to solve that question. Let us discuss that one. Question number. Let us see. This is the question. Limit x tends to 1, x plus 7 upon x minus 2. This is the question. What is the meaning of this? Meaning of this is x belongs to R minus 2. Means actually we do not require this thing according to our syllabus. Not required. But let us discuss that one for one particular question. See, if it is like this, x belongs to r minus 0 means value of x is anything of r. R means what? Real number, set of real number. R is a set of real number. We know that there are main four type of set: n, z, q, r. N, z, q, r. N is a set of natural numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Z is a set of integer numbers. It's include minus, plus, and 0, but integer numbers. Q is a set of all those numbers which is in form of P upon Q, where P belongs to Z and Q belongs to N. This is any number like 1.7. Why 1.7? It is 17 upon 10. 17 and 10 both are satisfied this condition. P belongs to means numerator should be any number of Z and denominator should be any number of N. And R is a set of real number which includes all numbers except complex number, means all this positive, negative, integer, fraction, and it's include root 2, cube root of 7, ninth root of 10, like that, all that numbers. So these are the four type of set. But right now here we do not require to get the proper idea about this. Not require actually. These are the very basic things of mathematics. But right now if you don't know anything about this, even though it's okay, just forget it. This is not required to solve the examples of limit. Just forget it. Okay, now let us discuss once again the meaning of this. We know that R is a set of real number. R is a set of real number. So X belongs to R means X can take any value which are in R minus this. Minus this means except 2. Except 2. So R means set of real number. Our X will take any number except this 2. Why? The reason is if x is 2, what will happen here? We get 2 minus 2 and that becomes 0. And if we have a 0 in denominator, either we have infinite answer or 0 by 0 means meaningless answer. So that this condition is given. But now onwards, just forget this condition. It is not required according to our syllabus. Just forget it. Just concentrate only on this question. So what is the meaning of this question? So this is the function and we want to find out the value of function when x is 3. So simply put x equal to 3 here. So if we put 3 here, we get 3 plus 7 upon, here if we put 3, we get 3 minus 2. Here we get 10, here we get 1, and 10 divided by 1, 10. So 10 is the answer. Over. The question is over. Nothing we have to do. This is the answer. Question number 10. Limit x tends to 4, this, and just forget this. Now put x equal to 4 here. If you put x equal to 4, what will get in numerator? Putting 4, 4 square 16 minus 3 4s are 12 minus 4 as it is. Here 4 square 16, 2 4s are 8 minus 8. So now we have the value 16 minus 12 minus 4, that is 0, and 16 minus 8 minus 8, that is also 0. Now we have 0 by 0 situation. We have 0 by 0 situation. Then now the limit of concept we have to apply for this question. So let us discuss question number 10. Limit x tends to 4, x square minus 2x minus 8, that is in numerator, and sorry, that is in denominator. In numerator it is x square minus 3x minus 4. X square minus 3x minus 4. And in denominator it is x square minus 2x minus 8. And we know that if we put x equal to 4 here, we get 16 minus 12 minus 4, that is 0. And if we put here 16 minus 2 4s are 8, 16 minus 8 8, 8 minus 8 0. And once we have a 0 by 0, we have to use the concept of limit. Now see, if we get here putting x equal to 4, if we get 0 here, that indicate x minus 4. If we take this 4 in this side, if we take this 4 in this side, we can say that x minus 4 is one of the factor. So once we have a 0 by 0, that indicate x, this x, and taking this number in this side, we get minus 4. So x minus 4 is one of the factor. One of the factor, that is we get once we have 0 by 0. So x minus 4, taking this number in this side, listen carefully. If anything is there like limit x tends to any number, let us say a, and some function is given here, some function is given, and if we have answer 0 by 0 by putting x equal to any number, let us say a, that indicate x minus a, that should be one of the factor of numerator as well as denominator. So now we know that x minus 4 is the factor. So now factorize. So limit x tends to 4. Now we know that x minus 4 is factor. So how to factor this? So 4, factor of 4. Here we want minus 3. So 4 ones are 4. So if we take a two factors of 4, 4 and 1, and if we simplify, we get like this, x square minus 4x. Instead of minus 3x, you can write minus 4x plus x, and minus 4 is there. Here factor of 8, 4 2s are 8, and here we have 2, so x square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8. That is the way to factorize. And if we factor, what we get in numerator, so from first 2 you can take x common, so we get x minus 4, and from last 2 nothing is possible to take common, so let us take 1 common, so we get x minus 4. And here in denominator once again take x common, so if we take x common, we get here x minus 4. And here from this last two terms of denominator take 2 common, so we get x minus 4. So now in numerator, what is the factor? Limit x tends to 4. Here x minus 4, you can take outside, take common. So what we'll get in remaining part, x plus 1. So this is the factor of numerator, x minus 4 upon x plus 1. Here also taking x minus 4, so we get x plus 2. And once we have this situation, we know that we have 0 by 0 due to this x minus 4 only, because that is one of the factor. And now if we put x equal to 4, directly we get here 0 minus 4 minus 4 0, and you cannot cancel this. So we are not able to cancel this if x is 4, and this meaning of this is x tends to 4, means x cannot be 4. So now you can cancel this because x is not 4. So what is our remaining question? Remaining question is limit x tends to 4, x plus 1 upon x plus 2. That is remaining part. And now here put x equal to 4. Put x equal to 4. So what we get? 4 plus 1 upon 4 plus 2. And 4 plus 1, that is 5 upon 6. And it is not 0 by 0. That is why it is the answer. So 5 by 6, that is the answer of this question. See, 5 by 6, that is the answer. This question number 10. So once we have 0 by 0, what we have to do? Once again, once we have 0 by 0, we have to find out the factor. And this is a way to find out factor. So which concept we require to solve the example of limit? Obviously factorization. So factorization has very important role to solve the example of limit. If you don't know factorization, then it becomes slight difficult. Now, see, there is one shortcut technique available to find out the factor of this. Let us discuss this. See, once again, let us discuss this shortcut technique. So, many of the students have many problem in finding the factors. So, if they apply this shortcut method, obviously they will get the same answer, and without any hurdle, without knowing how to factorize, they will get answer. So this is our question. So we know that here we get 0 by 0 by putting 4. So now we know that x minus 4 is the factor. X minus 4 is one factor, is one of the factor. Okay. Now what to do? We want to find out factor of numerator as well as denominator. What we have to do? Simply you can do like this. See, you can write this. X square minus 3x minus 4 here, and this x minus 4 here. This is for numerator. Similarly, for denominator you can do same thing. You can do same thing for denominator. Uh, Here you can write your denominator, and one factor is x minus 4, you can write here. Okay. Now what to do? If you don't know factor, then this is the best way. And right now, maybe it is very easy to find out the factor, but many of the time it is very difficult to find out the factor. So what to do? Okay. Now, uh, x minus 4. Now just think this first number, that is what x square, divide that by this first number of this divide by first number of this, x square upon x, and x square upon x is what? X. So you can put x here. How to write? This first number divided by this first number, this divided by this, so x square divided by x, that is what? X, that you have to write here. Okay. Now multiply this x with this factor, multiply this number with this, so x into this. So if you multiply, we get x into x, x square, and x into 4, 4x. So you can write here x square minus 4x. Okay, once we have this, now just change the sign of this denominator. Sorry, change the sign of this second function. So it is minus, this is plus. Now cancel this, because one is positive, other one is negative. So just cancel this and use the simple concept. This is what? Minus 3x, and this is plus sign, plus 4x. So minus 3x plus 4x, that is what? X. And keep this minus 4 here. So we get x minus 4. Now once again the same rule. This first number divided by this first number. So what we get? X divided by x, that is what? 1. Plus 1 or minus 1? Obviously x upon x is plus 1. So you have to write here plus 1. So here you have to write plus 1. Now multiply this 1 with this number, 1 with this number. So we get x minus 4. 1 into x, x, and 1 into 4, 4. Now change the sign. So minus plus, and obviously this will cancel and this will also cancel, and we get 0 here. So we can say that the factor of this is this into this, this into this. So what we have to do here in numerator, you have to write x minus 4 x plus 1. Same thing here, x minus 4 x plus 1, that is in numerator. Now in denominator, use the same rule. First, x square divided by x, x square divided by x, that is what? X. So multiply x with these two numbers. So we get x square minus 4x. Now change the sign, minus plus. So this will cancel. Minus 2x plus 4x. So minus 2x plus 4x is what? 2x minus 8. Now this first number with this first number, 2x divided by x, that we get 2. So you have to write plus 2 here. Now multiply this 2 with this number. So 2 into this. So we get 2x minus 8. Now change the sign. So we get minus plus. Here this will cancel and we get 0 here. Once we get 0 here, that indicate these two are the factor of this. For this part, that means denominator factor is this x minus 4 x plus 2, and see we have a same factor x minus 4 x plus 2, and once we have a factor of numerator and denominator, just cancel it and now put x equal to 4, we get the final answer. This is a way to find out the factor if you don't know factorization properly. So let us take one more example to get the better idea. Let us take this one. Question number 12. Limit x tends to minus 3. First of all, put x equal to minus 3 here. So see, putting x equal to minus 3. Minus 3 square. Minus 3 square is 9. 9 twos are 18. So here we have 18. Then putting here minus 3, 9 threes are 27, minus 27 because x is minus 3, plus 9 divided by, here same thing, 2x square, that means it is 18. Now putting 7 into, putting x equal to minus 3, 7 into minus 3, minus 21 plus 3. So we get 18 minus 27 plus 9, that is 0. And 18 minus 21 plus 3, that is 0. That means we have 0 by 0. That means one factor is x plus 3. That is one factor. And now see, you can find out the factor of this. X plus 3, that is a factor. So how to find out factor? What we have to do? Here you have to write like this for numerator. 2x square plus 9x plus 9, and one factor is x plus 3, that is one factor. See, x plus 3 is one factor. Now what to do? Same thing, this first number divided by first number. So 2x square divided by x, what we get? 2x. So you can write 2x here. Now multiply 2x with this. So we get 2x square and 3 2s are 6. So 2x square plus 6x. Now change the sign. Minus, minus, because this is plus. So cancel this. Now see, 9x minus 6x. That means what? 3x. Plus 9, keep that as it is. Now this first number, 3x, divided by x. 3x divided by x, that is what? 3. So now multiply this 3 with both these two terms. So we get 3x plus 9. Now change the sign, minus minus, this and this cancel. So we get 0. So we can say that the factor of this part is x plus 3 and 2x plus 3. So factor of this is x plus 3, and other factor is 2x plus 3. That is the factor. So one factor is x plus 3, second one is 2x plus 3 over. Now same thing you can use for this denominator. Same thing you can do for this denominator. Wait for 1 minute. Okay. For denominator, same thing you can apply for this denominator. You will get same thing, x plus 3, one factor, and other factor if you apply, you will get 2x plus 1. So this is another factor. You can use this method and you will find that yes, x plus 3 and 2x plus 1 is the factor of this denominator. And now you can cancel this. Sorry. You can cancel this x plus 1, x plus 1, and what remaining part, that is, if we cancel this, we get, by putting x equal to minus 3, if we put minus 3 here, if we put minus 3, what we get? 2 into minus 3, that is minus 6 plus 3. And here if we put x equal to minus 3, we get minus 6 plus 1. So minus 6 plus 3, that is what, minus 3, and minus 6 plus 1, that is what you get, minus 5. And we know that you can cancel this minus minus, so we get ultimately 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 is the answer for question number 12. 3 by 5 is the answer for question number 12. That is the final answer. So this is the way to find out the answer for this type of question. So I think this is enough for today. We will discuss, we will continue remaining questions in next lecture. If you have any doubt, you can ask your doubt. If you have any doubt, you can ask your doubt. Any student, any problem, you can ask your doubt.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes. Roll number?
198.
Okay, yes, please tell.
सर x plus 3 कैसे आया, मुझे एक बार फिर से समझाइए ना.
Okay. See, we have x tends to 2, that is x tends to minus 3, that is the factor. Sorry, I am sorry. X tends to minus 3, that is the question. So just take this minus 3 left side. It's like what? X, if it is like this, x equal to minus 3. If it is like this, just think, instead of this arrow, just think it is equal to, and now take this minus 3 in this side, so we get x. If we take minus 3 in left side, we get x plus 3, and that you have to consider as the factor. Is it
Okay.
clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now
Thank
tell
you.
me, what is the factor of this? Just tell me, what is the factor of this question?
X minus 1.
Perfect. X minus 1, that is the factor of that question. Similarly, what is the factor of this?
X minus 4.
Yes, perfectly. So we can say that yes, x minus 4 is the factor of numerator as well as denominator once we have 0 by 0. That is the condition.
Okay.
Okay. Now anyone else? Any problem to anybody? Any of you have any problem? Okay. So I think this is enough for today. We will continue in our next lecture, and from next